Hey everybody, welcome to this video. So today we are outside and we're going to be doing something a little bit different that is not a cooking video. So one of my favorite things about spring and summer and the warm weather in general is gardening. I love gardening. I really got into it last year during quarantine when we couldn't leave the house and the only things that I had to do was talk to plants. So I got a greenhouse kit and I'm going to be showing you how I set it up today. Okay, so this is the Jiffy Seed Starting Greenhouse Kit with 72 peat pellets. I got this for about $5 at my local Walmart. It comes with the tray, all of the pellets, and then an airtight greenhouse type lid. You can use it for basically anything, vegetables, herbs, flowers. So I got a few packs of seeds here. I got some mixed bell peppers. I got some Louisiana green velvet okra. I got some chamomile flowers. I got Blue Lake garden green beans. And I got some beefsteak tomatoes. Okay, so now we have taken the lid off of our watertight tray. And these are the little pellets that it comes with. They're just little regular peat pellets, seed starters. So you're going to take some warm water and pour about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of water over your peat pellets in the tray. Make sure you leave them in the tray. So the warm water is going to cause these pellets to fluff up. So we are just going to make sure that all of them are completely covered, which we need a little bit more water in this general area here. Make sure all of your pellets are completely covered. And now they're going to start puffing up. You're going to let them puff up until they are about 1 inch to 1.5 inches tall, and then they'll be ready for seeds. All right, so these are puffing up really nicely. So once they are all puffed, we're going to drain some of the excess water off of them. But in the meantime, let's talk about why it's important to have a seed starter or to start them in something like this greenhouse kit. So I live in Tennessee and we generally don't get our last frost until like mid-April. Sometimes closer to May, but generally around mid to late April is our last frost of the year. Obviously we can't go out and plant things in the ground or just in pots before then because they'll end up dying. So this is a really good method to be able to get your seeds started early so that you have a nice vegetable garden or herb garden or flowers or whatever that are ready to go in pots by the time your last frost of the year has hit. So it looks like these have puffed up to about where they're supposed to be. So let's go ahead and drain the excess water off of them and start putting our seeds in. All right, so they have been drained and they are ready to receive some seeds. Some of them do look a little bit dry still, but the actual like hole that you insert the seeds into, all of them are good and moist. So let's go ahead and start putting our seeds in. I'm gonna start with these beefsteak tomatoes, and it says on the pack, because they do come with instructions, that each pellet gets about 2 to 3 seeds. So let's go ahead and start with the tomatoes. And I've never tried to grow them before, so we shall see how this goes. So this is what the beefsteak tomato seeds look like. And we're just going to put a few of them in each pellet on this top row of pellets right here. Okay, so now that we have our seeds all in the holes, you're just gonna want to cover them with some of the peat from the pellets. So just a little over it and kind of just squish them down in there real good. Like that. Make sure the hole is covered. Okay, so in the second row of peat pellets, we are going to do our garden green beans. These seeds are quite a bit larger. As you can see, they kind of almost look like little pills or something. So I'm only going to do one of these per pellet this time around, just one per pellet. All right, now we are going to be doing chamomile seeds. Oh my. Chamomile seeds are so super incredibly tiny. Oh, those don't even look like real seeds, but they are, I promise. They just are minuscule. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in here now. Okay, next we are going to be doing okra. These seeds are also quite large, so I will also just be doing one per pellet for these as well. This is what they look like, just some little like green balls. So we're just gonna be doing one per pellet of these as well since they're so large. All right, and last but not least, we are going to do these bell peppers. And this is what they look like. They're just the seeds out of bell peppers. We're gonna do probably about 2, since these are kind of large seeds, we're gonna do probably about 2 in each row. All right, so we've got all of our seeds in here and covered. We have a row of tomato, a row of green beans, a row of chamomile, a row of okra, a row of bell peppers, and then one more row of tomatoes, because tomatoes are my favorite. So now we are just going to put the lid back on, and then we're going to put it inside because it's still pretty chilly here and you have to keep it in a warm location but out of direct sunlight. So I'm going to keep this inside my house. All right, so let's go ahead and put the lid back on. Oh gosh. Put the lid back on. All right, so the dome is back on and we're just going to place it inside the house now, and then wait for these to start germinating. Okay, so now we're just going to wait for our seeds to germinate. Once they start producing leaves, you are going to want to remove the dome from the greenhouse kit and place it in a sunny and warm location. And then once the last frost of the season is done, then you're going to take your plants back outside, remove them from the greenhouse kit, and you're going to put them in the ground or a pot or however you would like to finish growing them. And then just business as usual at that point. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something. I am a very beginnerist beginner at gardening, and this is going to be my very first year planting an actual vegetable herb garden. So if you have any tips or tricks or pointers or advice or whatever, please leave it in the comments below. I am always open to advice from people that know what they are doing, because I do not. So thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoy this type of content, please leave me a like, and don't forget to subscribe for videos like this, to follow to see how the germination of these seeds go, for cooking videos of all types and everything else that we do on our channel. Don't forget to also check out the Dad Budget Adventure channel as well, where you can see some more prepping related videos, and don't forget to subscribe and like all of those videos as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!